What is up, internet? I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel for another video. You guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird on the block, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Today, I'm going to be continuing my contested zone journey while playing with different FPS weapons. And today, I'm going to be pulling out the P8-SC, and I do believe that this is the strongest SMG in the game in the current build. This thing absolutely slaps. But let's start this video off with typical fried chicken seasoning, reading its item description. When the top fighting force in the universe chooses a weapon as their standard, it pays to stand up and take notice. The Behring crafted P8-SC has been the ballistic submachine gun of choice for the UEE Marines since it first came off the production line. But since then, many have come to rely on this weapon for their own personal safety and protection. Now, one thing I didn't notice before looking at the stats is that the P8-SC is actually stronger than the P4. The P4 puts out about 12 alpha damage while the P8 puts out 13.75. This thing slaps, especially since it has a higher ammo count and a faster firing rate. You attach a tweaker compensator size 1 to it and it almost doubles the fire rate, making this gun absolutely a lethal beast. Now, the main reason why I'm giving the P8 SMG a god tier rating even over the quartz is because of its damage output and its effective range. This thing's effective range is about 800 meters versus the quartz, which is 20 meters. So you're able to hit your target hard even if they are far down range. Now, in today's video, we are going to be hitting Obituary's contested zones. Just like the other previous videos that I've posted recently, this is going to have a very minimum amount of cuts and edits just to make it very streamlined so you guys can see exactly my process on how I proceed through this contested zone in order to get the comp board cards and make my way to the loot room. Now, if you wish to watch how I proceed through the other zones, Ghost Arena and Checkmate Station, then I will link all of those videos down below in the description so you can get a glance to see my process and what weapons I use during my testing. This video is going to have minimal commentary as a heads up to any of my viewers, so it may be a little mundane as I proceed through Obituary's contested zones. Now, the kit I'm running with the P8-SC is going to be a tweaker compensator size 1, a laser pointer, and then the Delta Reflex Scorched size 1, which gives me that beautiful 1 to 3 times zoom whenever I need it. Now, the compensator adds a lot of recoil and kick, which makes the gun just a little harder to control. But since it's so lightweight and easy to maneuver, it's not too much of a hassle to use this SMG. For those who are new to the tweaker compensator size 1, this thing actually increases your fire rate, which is absolutely awesome when you're trying to put one into your enemy's chest. And for those who wish to know, when I entered Obituary's contested zone, I entered from the access point number 2. If you're someone who is actually trying to use the red door properly instead of phasing through it, I will link a video on how to gather the red cards if you wish to do it the proper way. In this video, I will be utilizing the Tobii eye tracker to give myself a better awareness of my surroundings. Keeping my head on a swivel. If any of you guys wish to check out the Tobii eye tracker 5, I have my affiliated links down below in the description. If this is your first time hitting Obituary, when you reach the clinic, just a heads up, there is no medical beds that are usable. Again, there is no usable medical beds in the clinic. When entering this EVA area, please be careful. If you go too fast and smack a wall, it can incapacitate you. To slow down, hit the X button on your keyboard. Once you make your way inside the chop shop, you will find yourself the comp board number 4 printer.
Process complete. Item successfully fabricated. Access granted.
Hopefully you grabbed that blue security card because now it's going to come in handy, if you actually wish to use the actual cards. The second blue security card printer is up this little elevator, really easy to miss if you don't know where to look. Now this room is in particularly pretty dangerous when it comes to Obituary's contested zone, mainly because a large number of NPCs will spawn at random and can easily overwhelm you if you're not paying attention. And boom, that is pretty much it. Sadly, I did not run into any players while doing this contested zone, so I was not able to do any actual PvP combat testing with it, but I'm sure you guys can get the gist of how strong this SMG is. It's absolutely ruthless at what it can do against these NPCs. It's tearing them up and I'm having a blast with it. I'm going to continue to run this SMG for a while just because it's a monster. It's powerful than the P4 and it can handle itself with its higher magazine capacity, fire rate, and all that good stuff. Also, the Obituary contested zone is very fast and simple. It more or less is a gauntlet of NPCs that you have to go through and fight because there is a lot of Xeno threats inside of here everywhere. Even in the loot room, the heavies spawn in and it can be a little detrimental for anyone who wishes to pop inside of here in order to claim that number 7 comp board card. Now, to give you a little rundown of all the contested zones and the type of loot that they hold. Obituary's loot room is the location where you're going to gather all the cool and awesome ship weapons. There are a few components, but the majority of the stuff here is weapons. At Checkmate Station, you're going to get yourself a decent combination of pretty much ship components, shields, power plants, and a couple other things for FPS weapons. When it comes to Ghost Arena, you're going to get a little bit of everything. You're going to get quantum drives, you're going to get coolers, you're going to get shields, you're going to get FPS weapons, and a bunch of other stuff that you can find lurking around in the shadows. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about the P8-SC SMG. In my opinion, this thing is god tier. It stands above the rest of the SMGs in the game, including the Quartz, mainly because it offers a lot. different fire modes, good range, and DPS is stronger than the P4. I am in love with it. Again, it's awesome. I recommend you guys go out there and give it a try. Make sure you kit it out properly with the proper components, and you will be a monster out there. You will gun down anyone. This thing will beat FS9s in a gun battle. It's a beast. I love it. Let me know if you guys love it. But don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Slap that like button because it really does help push me up in the algorithm so more eyes are able to see me. But you guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.